All right. I'm gonna do a hunter run here on the Switch because I don't know what's good for me. I keep buying terrible shit. I want to get everything bought before I start worrying about. Oh, get out of the shot. There you go. Before I start worrying about challenge mode, and I want to get a store of credits. I still need to kill like 32 Gungerers, which are the little mages. Oh, one thing I did, someone posted on Reddit that it might help, not performance, but shutdowns, if you just do a hard turn off of your Switch. I don't think I've turned my Switch off in about 3 months, unless it was doing like a system update. So I did that, and earlier today I got through a full run. Oh, what? There's one bullet still hanging around. Anyway, earlier today I got through a full run in portable mode without it crashing, which yesterday and the day before, 2 portable mode runs crashed. But we'll see if that actually helps with a full docked mode run. I want to keep giving this game, this port, the benefit of everything, because I know that patches not only take longer, but they take more work, and I think they might cost the developers on the Switch, which Dodge Roll, they are the most kind-hearted developers I've ever heard of. They really give a shit about this product. They really they speak with their community. They do a little bit more on Discord, which I don't actually use. This is bugged. I've picked it up twice now. It doesn't actually work, but it still makes you lose your loot when you get hit. So it's the negatives of it and not the positives. I'm looking for one more caped bullet cannon. I wish I could get like a counter. Oh, I guess I was doing that before, where I was making a counter when I was doing Frifles hunts. But I wish there were a counter just like on the screen when you start a Frifles hunt, or you like in your Ammonomicon or something. It'd be cool if I could just press select and see how many of whatever I needed. It'd especially be helpful since the hunts are infinite. They're just totally randomized after you finish the dragon one. Or not randomized, but pulled from a short list. I went and saw Star Wars 8 today, and I really, really liked it. I did have some problems, I'll go ahead and say that, and they're kind of like becoming standard. Oh, no, get the key, okay. Oh wait, no, I already went to the shop. They're becoming kind of the standard Disney problems, like tonal inconsistency. Usually they throw the jokes in there, and they throw the seriousness in there, but they know when to split the two. Or they let certain characters be the jokesters, and certain characters be the ones you come to for straight up pathos. But this time, just about everyone was either in or a part of a joke. There were too many callbacks. I don't know. But it didn't ruin the movie. It just made it kind of it made the dialogue feel a little movie. Like, it made it feel like I was watching a movie, especially a Disney movie. New Disney, not old Disney. And less like I was just having a Star Wars experience, which I guess you could kind of see that starting to take place in Force Awakens, but they really ramped it up to 12th gear in The Last Jedi. I don't want to talk about any spoilers because I somehow was like lucky enough to avoid spoilers, and I'm glad of it. But they did a lot of things right. Like, they pulled you in the right directions, and then just pushed back just enough to know that they were aware of how they, to let you know, I guess, that how they were aware of how they were manipulating you. And kind of, it almost seemed like they were letting you be aware of the fact that you were manipulated. Does that make sense? Like, there's some stuff happened that they've been kind of building for a long time that they made more of a point in this movie than in The Force Awakens. And when it came up, I was like, okay, they're going to answer this and it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be these characters or it's going to be these characters. But they went with a totally different approach, and I appreciate that greatly. Because they can't, I don't know, it felt different. It felt different from every Star Wars. The closest Star Wars it felt to was Episode 5, Return of the Jedi. Or no, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. And I can understand that, of course it did, because it's number 2 in a new trilogy. But what I mean more is that they surprised us. They subverted our expectations in this one. Kind of how they subverted the expectations that they had just instated in A New Hope with Empire Strikes Back. For example, it was a good deal grittier. Oh my god, this fucking room. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this room, so that first dodge roll is really fucking hard to get. Yeah, okay, so A New Hope came out. Yeah, it was great. Then Empire Strikes Back came out, and it felt more serious. Like, it didn't feel like there were as many like puppets and scenes of, I don't know, just nonsense as there were in the first one. And then Return of the Jedi kind of went back to that. Like, it went back to the tone of the first one. And I hated that about it. The Ewoks, like, even though they had like a kind of tragic story, it felt too Jim Henson-y. And I know that there were puppets in Empire Strikes Back, but like, serious things happened. Like, they got in Luke Skywalker's mind. They sent him into exile, essentially, to train right as the story was ramping up so he could come back and be awoken in the third movie. They kind of let the fantasy stuff exist on one side and the sci-fi stuff exist on the opposite side, instead of trying to force them in the same space the entire movie. And while that didn't happen in The Last Jedi, it did feel like they were taking shit more seriously, and that was pretty great. They let us get disappointed. They let the heroes lose for like the first time. I guess they kind of lost again at the end of Empire Strikes Back, because Lando Calrissian turned out to be a turd and a traitor. But this movie was all about losing. Like, there hasn't been a Star Wars movie about not being heroic in the way that you think you need to be. Oh my god. A bad dodge. Over to my left, Nate's playing Game Developer Tycoon. He's really getting into the simulation games. I don't know anything about the game, but its aesthetic like bums me out a little bit. I don't know why. It feels like I think it is a mobile game, but it definitely feels like a mobile game. Alright, this run, I don't need to go to bullet hell if I don't feel like I should. What? Oh yeah, it just can do damage to you now. Nice. Blood Brooch is amazing and worth it, though. Unless I die. If I die, then no, it wasn't worth it. Not good. Alright, we're still doing alright. I'm not going to pick up too much limit configurum stuff because I lose count of my curse really quickly when I do, which is part of the reason I don't pick it up in general. This game looks how it looked on Mac, I think, when Horsefred was streaming it. The colors are so weird and wrong. I have to go across that room again. But overall, I'll say that Last Jedi is great because it's a departure, at least thematically, from what we've come to expect from Star Wars. Like, even in Force Awakens, it was just success after success after success for Leia, Han, and the crew. Any setbacks were just like, kind of, even Han Solo's death in The Force Awakens was kind of, I don't know, expected and necessary, but not, didn't feel like the heroes lost anything. It seems like, not like the heroes lost in a way like losing a battle, not like losing a friend. So they've done that plenty of the time. They'll let people be like dead temporarily. There was weight to the character's actions in the movie, whereas never before in the series has it felt like there was any weight to anything. Oof. I don't know why, but I like doing the limit and configuring fights when I'm already in the middle of another fight, just because it gives it this, like, tension. I don't do them when I'm in boss fights like fucking Horsefred, though. He's crazy. Just give me one cape. Look at all these guys in 0 capes. I've killed 2 of the cape bulletkin, and it feels really bad that I'm having such a hard time finding the 5th now. I want to get the bullets past done and over with, because it's challenging, and I don't really like the character. Kind of want to be done with him too. All right, I already found the secret in here. We don't need to shoot the walls. There's no keys in the shop, which seems to be like fucking standard in the oubliette these days in this version. Blood Brooch does make the damage I took kind of less problematic. I do hope that the limit configurum takes a red heart and not just any damage. No, it's just any damage, isn't it? There's nothing that would take armor, or skip armor and take red hearts, I don't think. Limit configurum is like those damage items where it seems like you get charged back faster because you actually deal damage once you use it. But it works in the other way. You have to still deal the damage. It's not the item doing that work for you. Come on, just be dead, everybody. Stop missing. Fuck. Is that your own garage or like your mom's garage?
I guess it's my own.
Was this part of a humble bundle?
No, it just wasn't very expensive, and Donkey's video made me interested in it.
Donkey. You know what? I can take back what I just said. Oh my god, I got a fight saber from it. Thought I won against my better instincts. Whoops. God damn it. Well, at least this is a boss that doesn't really need a flawless. And I can get some of my health back from Blood Brooch. I need this guy to give me a key because so far I ain't got no keys to do this for. You know, if the triple crossbow were just triple mode and not the fucking single shot slowdown mode, I would be okay with it. Oh my god. No, don't. There's no one for you to attack. Alright, no fucking goddamn keys in the oubli yet again. Oubli, yet again. I know that... Dodge roll. You think that, like, by decreasing the key, the prevalence of the key meta, it's, like, somehow helping, but... Getting a single guaranteed key on each floor is not making people too powerful. Like, beginners are still having huge struggles with this. Like, allowing us to get one guaranteed key when there's 2 chests on each floor is not making the game too easy. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be destroying a chest pretty much all of the fucking time now, and I don't like that. When it happened in the other mode, it was frustrating, but like forcing frustration every run is not the way to fix frustration. Okay, so I won't be using Lament Configurum until I've beaten the boss here. Or no, until I've turned in the Old Crest. Oh, I got some green thumbtacks coming in. So these little sparkly stars, they go away. They're not wanted here. Oh boy, this is a terrible first room. You're trying not to get hit because you're holding onto the Old Crest. Having a trap room with snipers. Not what you want to see. It's over. Oh my god, hit the guys. Since this is a shrine, there might... Oh my god, it's YV. I need to buy a key and then put everything else into YV. Oh, it sucks to see the loot bag after I've already gotten it. Why did I dodge roll into this room? That was... No, you... fucking dick. Okay, well. What is hitting me? Well, not going to the Abbey. Not gonna do it. It was right here. It was right fucking here. Are you kidding me? Ugh. That sucks. So much Virginia. I mean, but... Oh, no! No, no, it's him. Okay. There's our last bullet. So when we go back to the thing, he'll be ours. I need to go to the bathroom. Like in real life. I think he'll be ours. I think I kept count well enough. Hear that. the engine, Silky Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Did you name it that, or did the game?
I named it that.
Alright. Well, not going to the Abbey, but we got good stuff for the rest of this run. We got the rad gun and the fight saber to make bosses pretty much a non-issue. And we got a YV shrine coming up.
I forgot to name this one.
What? This game? Did you just make a game without a name?
Yeah, it's just called game number 6.
Oof. Yeah, let's do this. I wonder if these guys have a minimum level they have to be. So, certain enemies that you can spawn with a Lament Configurum, you can spawn before they would actually appear on earlier floors. I just got a fucking gold casing? That's what I got from the Lament, okay. And so, this guy that would have a certain amount of health by, on floor 4, if that's the first place he shows up, could now show up on floor 2. And so I wonder if floor 4's health is his base amount of health. And it's just... I can't buy anything from her because I don't know where my curse is. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Shout it away. So yeah, we're gonna have massive amount of damage for regular old bosses. I mean, regular enemies. But bracket key. Okay, so I want to pick that up and then be done with the Lament Configurum, right? That's how I end this nightmare. Yeah. Cool. We need to do the rest of the floor and get that cell key and unlock. It's probably the princess or whatever the fuck her name is. And then we need to put all 100 and whatever money we have into the YV shrine. There it is. It's either the Blessed Mode lady, or it's wonderful. God damn, why are you here so fast? It's either Blessed Mode lady, who I call the princess for some reason, or it's the other one, or it's the guy whose hat I knocked down. Helmet, I mean. Lord Helmet. I'll take it. We got ourselves a secret room finder, boys. You didn't name that one either.
Yeah, I forgot.
Send out a bunch of crap. With no name. Yeah, it's this guy, okay. Now, we're gonna do all of those. We're gonna do this over and over and over. Until you give me one of the most terrible items in the game.
You can rename it at the end, though.
Holy fuck, I forgot to go back to the YV shrine. I had 170 casings to turn into multiple shots for each of my weapons. Why does it go above the number and then drop back down?
It's like a slot machine.
Oh.
Like,
this is a randomizer.
Yeah.
You make games really quickly. Oh wait, no, you're on year 3.
Yeah.
With 316 fans. That's not a breakneck pace like I thought it was. So this is one guy being forced into jammed hood by this jamomancer, and then one guy that's just native jammed. Native to the true, like balance to the shoe. Wool makes a mill like dill makes pickles. This is De La Soul. I don't know what any of those lyrics mean. Oh, I guess I killed that guy. Huh. Wow, you get active items back fast when you're fighting jam guys. Oh, I forgot that I just picked up hot lead. I thought they were like weird jammed bullets from me somehow. I don't know. Sometimes are dumb times. What the fuck? Oh, okay, so for him, it doesn't actually like slow him down, it just gives him decreased distance for each jump. Native is a new, like, balance to the shoe. Old lyrics are weird. You know what they could do? They could stop the gun forcing thing from happening. Well, no. I guess they could. They could do anything they wanted. The key forcing is something that I support. Gun forcing feels tedious in the way that I think they think key forcing is. Stop attacking. It's not good. Should probably just switch over to my rad gun, right? No, let's use a buttload more ammo from other guns. I need this to work. Oh, I'm not gonna flawless this one, or perfect this one, I mean. Nope. Okay. Let's try actually aiming. That was actually aiming. So they did something, and now I straight up can't remember if it was always there or if it's new. If you have fire or poison bullets and you use them with an explosive weapon, it leaves a puddle of fire or poison. instead of just not that. Instead of just causing the effect.
Ooh.
Bad reviews.
Yeah.
It's weird though, you don't have any control over that, it's just, this game gets bad reviews. Right?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Not really any control, or...
It's not random.
Oh.
I mean, it's based on what things work well together, which is a trial and error learning process.
I thought it was kind of just like, you put your time and energy into certain things, and then sometimes that turns out to be what people want, and sometimes it doesn't.
It depends on, like, what you did recently, what's going on in the market.
Native is the new, like, balance to the shoe. I get it. Native is the new, like, balance to the shoe. Fucking crazy 90s rap. Who makes ML like dill makes pickles? Ah, I love the 90s. That actually might have been 89. Fucking shit. Ducks. This is the worst fucking room in the game. Oh god. Especially this guy. I hate these guys enough as is for it also to appear in a room that's just a giant pit with narrow walkways. Oh god damn it. Are you kidding me? I have to do this in here? Okay, that worked out all right. By using my best gun, I was able to not take damage in this trap room, or this mimic room. Still got one more treasure chest on this floor? Yes? I think? Yeah. I don't want the rest of those enemies to pop out. Well, 3 of these fully hit. Nope, will not kill him. Okay. Good to know. Damn it. So for an enemy that just charges after you, I think that's when you want snail bullets or whatever. Especially when he's jammed and therefore twice as fast. There's that other key. Bye. Oh yeah. Shit. I can't get rid of this one yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright.
And all on the upper end.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get out of your damn garage.
I have to get $1 million first.
To move out of your garage, you need $1 million?
Yep.
It's too many.
It's fine.
Native is the new, like, balancing. God, I gotta get that line out of my head. That'll be the video of me going crazy saying the same line from De La Soul over and over and over. This run, I'm just, So there are a couple really good rooms in Bullet Hell for Gungerers. I'm just laughing at your name. He has on his chalkboard a game of Pong. Play it at the slowest pace possible.
Yeah.
Oh, so you also work for other people?
You can just get some extra money.
Get a little of that cash flow flowing.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now.
Oh my god, slow down. What I wish I had... Oh wait. God, fucking stupid. Can't decide what to use and have like the best room starter in the game. We're just gonna run on and let that guy burn. Oh yeah, there's another wave. Well, wouldn't you know? This should be done. Move along. Move along, little doggy. Yeah, we're gonna save all these boss weapons for later, but I'm at the point now where I have like, okay, so I'm thinking Wallmonger uses a couple of these and Lich Phase 2, but do I need both of them to be saved for a boss of that nature and stature? Or will one of that style do? I'm gonna save this item for the next room. Because I think I can handle that, yeah. Dog found something. I think it was a heart. Ooh, a couple of jammies. Little jammy Lambos taken out with swiftness. This run's going like pretty fucking swimmingly. I just can't believe I didn't unload all my wealth into the YV shrine. One of the things that I'm finding out about this game in portable mode is that I don't have the thumbs for it, like not yet. You really need to like bend your thumbs from the bottom of the controller up when you're in portable mode, because aiming the right stick, which is just aiming, is pretty difficult to do if you're it's like low, so the right analog stick on the Joy-Cons is below the face buttons. It's not below and to the left, it's like directly below. Drift into the max.
It's a masterpiece.
Drift into the max, man. Everybody's about racing games. That's probably why you got that DeLorean over there under your blanket.
Probably.
Where do you sleep?
Or they're unrelated. It's one of the two things.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Where do you sleep? Never?
Never, I don't. I haven't slept in the 5 years that I've been doing this.
God, doesn't that sound wonderful? Like if sleeping was just something you chose.
Oh, I just gave that up.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time, honestly. Sure, it feels nice, but...
Whoa, that's too fast. Okay. So they definitely changed that. You can't fake. Oh no, I have oiled cylinder. It's fucking me up. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna waste a bunch of ammo trying to get this with oiled cylinder. Wait, let's drop it for a second. God, that was insane.
Nice.
Nice.
I broke 2 sales records with the Drift into the Max.
Nice. Whack. Awesome. Rad-tacular. Broke 2 sales records and dripped into the max. I just walked into a bullet because I was chuckling. Ugh, yo. Actually, that might have been part of the reason. The other part might have been that I thought my reflection thing would last a little longer. Oh, you. One of my favorite movies growing up was a Goofy movie. So I feel a real connection to that character. Max, I think was his name. Son of the Goof Father. And I remember they made a sequel, but one, sequel wasn't a musical, which bummed me out as a kid, and I hate saying that out loud right now. And 2, it was all about, like, skateboards, and he was at college. I don't know, college is so different than high school that I think he was at college. I don't really remember. I didn't watch the movie enough. Oh, come on. I guess this flame hand's not that great since I already have fire shots from regular places. And the beer chases. Man, there's not a lot of movies coming out that I'm excited for. I just saw Star Wars 8. I don't know anything that's coming to theaters. What? That has me, like, worked up. They showed trailers for Jurassic Park 5, I think it probably is at this point. Is it Jurassic Park 5? Fuck, that's an active item.
I guess, technically, yeah.
Shouldn't have bought that. That was just a waste. Straight waste of money. But yeah, I don't know what else is coming to theaters that I'm excited about. Maybe Infinity War, but I'll be more excited about Part 2 when Marvel actually changes. Part 1's just going to be like a bunch of people coming together, punching against a guy, and then losing. Part 2 is maybe the birth of the next wave. Maybe now that Disney owns Fox, they're going to throw some mutants in there. We're going to see Old Man Logan stick his face in the frame for a second. Beyond that, I don't I don't think there's like anything at all, literally anything that I give a shit about seeing, which is very strange to me.
Was it Sound of Water or
The Shape of Water?
Shape of Water looks awesome.
It does, and it's Guillermo del Toro, so it's probably gonna be good. But I haven't like built that up in my head at all, so it doesn't really. I don't know. Usually, there's at least one movie that's kind of like occupying that intense like anticipation spot for me, and it doesn't feel that way about anything right now. At least to the degree that I'd like there to be something. I don't know. Star Wars was the last real, like, hype. I mean, I'm excited for Star Wars 9, and I hope they just end. I hope they don't leave any... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Leave any fucking question marks for them to make 6 more movies about... No! Okay, well, we're not using this. We're gonna use this a little bit.
It says that superheroes and adventure is a terrible combination.
The public's, you know, open market, man. The public knows what it hates, and it's the most basic combination of games ever. Or premises, I guess. What do they want? Like superhero sports games? Or do they just are superheroes out of fashion? All right, 6th chamber unlocked. There's a mimic right there, which is wonderful. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna drop this again. I'm gonna load this up. And then get this guy all burnt to pieces and just do a quick and easy kill of him. Get the map for this floor. We'll be on our way. Oh, Lost Adventure, wonderful. Secret room. Gunderful. Shop coming up. Oh, fuck you all. Man, why did I go to this little fucking hole in the wall? Please. That was another movie I loved growing up. I didn't understand all the adult shit that was happening, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit was probably in my top 10 at one point or another. Okay, so we didn't get YV shrines, but we did get, we didn't do the YV shrine, but we did just get shadow bullets. So that's a little bit like half-ass YV. I should be using shittier weapons. There's that phone call that always comes. Hello? Okay. Food is all ready. It's on the stove. Oh, good. Good. All right. Well, that's good to hear. I'll see you when you get home. I love you. Oh, didn't say I love you back, so divorce-a-roni.
That's it, huh?
Yep. It's time for me to hit the big divorce button I have on the side of my bed. We're gonna let the Molotov do 100% of the work in this one. I have like a giant glowing red button slam down. Like, okay, divorce initiated.
The lawyers are on their way.
Yeah. With the amount of flambeau I have going on... Oh my god, did you get an office?
Mm-hmm.
You got some guys working for you?
Not yet. I haven't hired anybody.
Fucking huge space for one dude. But you hit that million, so might as well. You know, I bet if I hit $1 million, I would probably try to start developing games.
Yeah.
Oh, I want the... There we go. I got a couple of good ideas and no know-how, but I would be able to take the time off from literally anything. I would have no obligations otherwise besides the obligations to my wife, my friends. And then I would devote the rest of my time to learning to program and make animations. I bet we could come up with something alright. At least concept-wise. I mean, $1 million is not much for making a great game, but I don't think I want to make a great game. I think I want to make my game. It'd be called Enter the Gungeon, and you'd be a cook, and you'd be making hot, sweaty buns, and all the enemies would be food-based. You throw hamburger patties at them. That's it. That's the whole game. So shut up about it already. No, I would actually really probably go on the path of a roguelike, though. But I would be a little bit more... I think I'd try to be a little bit more story-focused than Gungeon is. Alright, so let's see. This one's at 150. This one's at 66. Let's use that and then see... Yeah, it gives ammo to both. To multiple guns. Oh no, the Lost Adventure is locked. Fuck! I just used a key on that? That sucks so much. And I just realized the Lost Adventure is locked. Oh, another good gun though. Okay, so... How many keys does she have for sale? 1. But I kind of want to buy the balloon gun because it's fun. Let's see if we can't get both. Those treasure chests will still be there when I finish ballooning up. Damn. The damage on the bracket key is higher than usual. I believe. Maybe my damage has increased. Like overall. I don't know. Molotov is not what I want right now. You know what, some of my, like, I've been thinking about how Reddit has this, like, immense power over, the things that we talk about recently. Just on a whole, the things that we talk about. But there's a lot of dumb opinions. Hey, Grim Rose! I haven't seen you in a while? Forever. I think a while. I think I remember you hanging out before. How are you doing? But Reddit is this huge, like, part of pretty much like everyday life for a lot of people. I'll have somebody at work start telling me about something, and they're talking to me as if they've just discovered this thing. And it turns out that I already know everything that they're talking about because I too looked at Reddit. And I know that now everyone's going to be discussing tardigrades or whatever. I'm doing great. Playing Switch mode. Talking about Reddit, which no one asked about. Just having a good old time. Saw Star Wars 8. The Last Good Guy. I think it was what it was called. The Last Ninja from Space. I guess samurai. They're closer to samurais. They don't do any stealth. And it was good. Everything's just been pretty good. Only need 5 of those. 0. God, getting so much ammo this run. It's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, Switch mode is out now. It's pretty fun. It's flawed in a lot of ways that I wish it weren't, but I don't know, what can you do? Can't release a perfect version of every game every time without any bugs, without any broken elements. Sometimes you just had to send out a game and it's going to be broken because you told people to come out this year. What have you been up to? Kicking it like Grim Fandango. God damn it! Another mimic that I wasted a key on. I'm beginning to think that I don't learn. But I guess if I fully knew that, I would have learned something, so. Why don't I shoot my fucking treasure chest? Because I would have enough keys for both of these if I had just done that. I need 2 for the balloon gun. And I'm not gonna get that before the boss. Which the boss is what I want the balloon gun for. Almost did it again. Almost. Oh, science cannon. Fucking Blorg. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ignore the science cannon altogether. This is where the game shuts down a lot of the time, so it might happen. Oh, it didn't happen! I really think that restarting my my shit might have helped. Oh, this guy's jammed as fuck. Holy crap. So this is going to take a while. It's not really any harder than an unjammed fight, but it's going to take a little bit longer because of the health increase bosses get. Oh my god, with oiled cylinder, I can do this like really, really rapidly. Oof. I think. No, that's not Jackie. She just told me she was leaving a second ago. That would have been the fastest drive home ever. I should stop using the gun so much and just use it as a shield. Alright, we're gonna do this really, really quickly, hopefully. So we're gonna hit a big chunk of his bullets back at him. And hopefully hit him with those. Get all of these in. Nope, not fast enough, damn. Okay, and contrary to what I thought, attacking with the actual reload animation doesn't work on this one like it does with the Huntsman. He looks dumb when his neck's all gray and his head's all red. Looks like a swollen genital. Can you say that word singularly?
Ah, my genital.
That guy looks like a big old genital over there. Just one. Just the one.
The guy's a few genitals short of genitals, am I right?
Now we got flight, so we can do this. And we can go up here. And let's go kill the Lich. I kind of don't like how much curse I have and how little armor. And there was straight up no reason. God, that's so loud. So there's two things that are extremely loud on the Switch version of this game. One is when you jump into the hellhole, it sounds like someone just shattered all the windows in my room. Two, when you're charging up the shot, either at the end of the Lich or when you're aiming the bullet, the gun that can kill the pass at yourself, it does this deep, bassy, but super loud, like, I can't do it. No, put sound level down to 1. Stop naming them.
I've been meaning to. I just keep forgetting. It does kind of like, if your game does shitty and you didn't name it anything, the reviews will be like, the name says it all, and I'm like, God damn it.
Well, game just froze again for the 1,000,000th time. It should, if I close the game and come back, it should start me in hell. Oh, it unfroze. Okay. Well, sloppy doctor. I like that. I really wish you had made that your Twitch name.
Still good.
Flaky Butter just doesn't hold a candle to Sloppy Doctor. That sentence even was pretty fun to say. Come on, no, don't let him summon that. Fuck. Oh shit, thanks for the key, you piece of fucking crap. Why am I complaining? Getting a key doesn't hurt anything. Spy versus spy. You should have also put like, and right versus also a regular person. He's the one who's always at a disadvantage. It's like one guy's like, the guy's acting so weird all the time. Acting all secretive. Oh, got hit by a jammed bullet, but I do have the blood brooch, so at least I should be getting some returns. Is this guy jammed? It's kind of hard to tell. So I have this game right now in speed mode, and speed mode is the mode for the highest frame rate. It's not. It doesn't seem to be at all about. Oops! I should have given that to the freaking whatchamacallit. I should have given that to the shotgun. Oh wait, or the lightsaber. Lightsaber, you've been turned into a lightsaber. This is not a spoiler. I guess it kind of is, but it's like, it's such a minuscule spoiler. Whatever. Anyway, Luke Skywalker's in the new Star Wars. I bet if you didn't know that, you don't give a crap about Star Wars. And at one point, he calls his lightsaber a laser sword, and it kind of like pulled me out of it in a weird way. I was like, if they all know that it's like a laser sword, doesn't it make it seem kind of weird? I don't know. Something about it felt strange that he can just call it a laser sword. Like, that's not... It seems to have broken the canon a bit for me. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like in The Walking Dead, if suddenly they started calling them zombies, it would be weird because you're so used to that being the thing that's like differentiated. Like the idea of zombies didn't exist in the world. So I feel like the idea of laser swords didn't exist in Star Wars galaxy. But now they're calling stuff laser swords, and it's a very dumb, very nerdy thing to find fault with. But nonetheless, I am complaining about it. Oh, wow. Not complaining, actually. I just think it's strange. And I know they're trying to modernize or... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, at least it wasn't a jam bullet. They're not really, like, modernizing the dialogue. They're just trying to make it seem more in line with today's movies. And that's why they say things like this. They try to talk about things as if they're realistic. Nate was moving his foot in his seat, and it sounded like he was just ripping the slowest, longest, most continuous fart. Real guns exist, not blasters? Because I've never heard anybody call something a gun. And that's kind of like the same point. Like, I never heard someone say, like, grab your goddamn regular pistols, everybody. It's time to shoot some bad guys. They're always like, set your blasters to murder. And then do that. I would love to see just a guy with like a regular ass gun just mowing down Jedi because they can't block them with their lightsabers. I guess they had like a Gatling gun or something in Rogue One. I don't know, I didn't pay a lot of attention to that movie. I think there was a guy with a big ass gun, but I thought it was also like a blaster. I don't know. Why would anybody fucking use a blaster? I guess unlimited ammunition. I think they have unlimited ammunition. I really don't know enough about the mechanical side of Star Wars. Like, I know there's some sort of damn crystal inside of lightsabers. Don't look up real guns, or you're gonna be on a fucking government watch list. Unless you love real guns, and then you probably, I don't know, have your place decked out so you can't be detected by the government. You don't trust them. Hey, hey! I do think it would be cool if they, like, the biggest bad guy in Star Wars just had, like, a 6-shooter, and no one could handle that shit. Oh, you take so long to come up here. Why? Come on, gun nut. Too slow. Oh, I haven't gotten ammo in a little while. I've gotten pretty comfortable getting ammo like every third floor. This little lull here. Not a fan. Whoops. I'm like, whoa, my map is disappearing weird. That pit. My map can't go through this pit. Look at that. Whoops, I just walked into a pit because I was looking at my map. Everybody just be like, oh shit, the one thing we didn't think of. Firing projectiles. We thought it had to be lasers. Where the fuck is my flame hand? Flame hand, I know you're the one. When I'm out walking. Oh my god, fuck this room. I know what I need to do, but it's scary fuck. I was gonna say what I needed to do was get in there with my ice gun. But I have to get really close with the frost giant. But they made it so that you can actually like ice to meet you these guys and they stay open. Alright, let's kill the Lich right now. Let's kill him until he is dead, kapow. He will be so sad, it will be so good, it will be the best in my neighborhood. Yeah, we're gonna use this fight Sabri alongside this balloon gun. And make quick, short work of this guy. Summon dudes. I actually want you to summon dudes for the first time ever. God, reload is so fast with this. There we go. Oh, I forgot you can send jam guys. Maybe wanting summon dudes is, well, still not too bad. That was fast. What are you gonna train for?
Just train your employees to make them better.
Hector Holland. Whenever it's birthday, it's like, it's Holland days, y'all. Probably not. No, but Star Wars is set in the past, dude. That's the one thing that's like the wildest thing, and no one can wrap their head around. It's in the past, but it's far away. And they're not people, they're like aliens. No, I was using the wrong weapon! They just seem like people because of how they look exactly like people and have the same everything like people do. But that's just special effects, they're really aliens. You pay that guy $8,000 a month?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know how to answer.
What I meant to say was, how about don't? That's
I don't seem to be able to control how much I pay them.
He's just worth that much and you have to just accept it.
Yeah, that's why I hired him.
Hi, baby. Did you just unplug the lamp?
Me?
Yeah, it sounded like something unplugged behind me. Oh, I can't see behind me. This is my one weakness. Everything else about me, perfect. My inability to see straight backwards.
Oh,
What?
what a beauty.
Me?
My sister. Hey.
Oh, cool. Just
I
like a
haven't-
real person.
Why haven't I been using blanks? I've been sitting here, walking here on 5 blanks and I didn't use any of them.
Hey.
What?
You're my sister.
Oh, how am I supposed to know that? Alan's screaming. Listen to how loud this
I went
is.
to the internet.
Oh, cool. Whoa, she looks like an adult.
I know. Bubbies.
I don't care.
She does.
So what?
She's got bubbies.
If you ever see my nephew when he's like 15 years old and you're like, oh, it's finally got a dick on him, that one.
You got a man-sized penis on that baby body.
I'm gonna remember to do that in an Irish accent.
Oh!
He's finally got a dick on that body. Hey, woo. So my coworker's mom got hit by a car. That's why they called me in.
That sucks. That's exactly a PlayStation 1? What do they call it? Like,
Play system.
Game station.
Thanks for the Mac.
How is it? It needs some seasoning. Good. I hope you choke. That's one of those things I've heard like longtime married couples say when they're like passive aggressively arguing in a crowd of people, and I'm just like, go away. At a college party, one of my professors and his wife like got into a very soft-spoken argument that was just intense with the fire of 1,000 suns. All right, Grim Rose, you have yourself a good night. Oh, I guess I can do the bullet now. Damn it. Whoops, I should probably start this.